We begin tonight with a major coaching change at USC as head coach Paul Mainieri steps down just 23 games into the new season. The program struggled to find consistency during his time in Columbia, and now the team is turning the page. Our sports director, Reggie Anderson, is joining us now. Was he fired or did he just call it quits?
He was provided an exit ramp by athletics director Jeremiah Donati, and the coach took it. Officially, the term is parting ways, but behind the scenes, the AD knew a change had to be made with the baseball program, and that is what has transpired as Paul Mainieri has stepped down after not even 2 full seasons in charge of the Gamecock baseball program. Mainieri had more than 1,500 victories on his resume. He was the winningest active coach when he was introduced as the Gamecocks' new head baseball coach in June of 2024. He had a national championship at LSU on his resume until a chronic neck condition forced him to retire. So when he came out of retirement, his hire was certainly intriguing, but last season the team finished 28-29, the most losses in one season in the history of the program. And the 6-24 SEC record, that was also the worst in program history. Now, he entered year 2 very confident that the team would be better, but a win over Clemson in game 1 of that series was offset by midweek losses to Queens, Charlotte, the Citadel. The 22-6 loss to Arkansas in game 1 in front of a sparse but very vocal crowd will be the final game in his career as he will retire for a second time. Both he and AD Jeremiah Donati released statements shortly after the noon hour detailing the change of leadership in the dugout. And with the move comes the elevation of Monte Lee to interim head coach. Not the first time he has served in that capacity at South Carolina. In 2023, when Mark Kingston was suspended for 1 game, Monte guided the team to a win at Winthrop. He's a former head coach at the College of Charleston, his alma mater, and Clemson. Also a former assistant under Ray Tanner, and he will get the chance to put his stamp on Gamecock baseball. He'll probably take a trip to the Supers, or at least, if not Omaha, for Monte to have a chance at the full-time job. But other factors could come into play, although already Coastal's Kevin Schnall is already being mentioned by the pundits as someone who should be the #1 target of Donati. We'll show you how the Gamecocks performed under Monte's guidance later in sports as they took on the 4th-ranked Razorbacks in game 2. And JR, unlike game 1, game 2 much more competitive.